All right, this is Dr. Imfan Akpan, and we're back again with another episode. And before we get into it, want to thank everyone who's clicked on that like button, clicked on the subscribe button, everyone who's given the comments, who's come in and really reached out and given some feedback. Really appreciate that. Please keep that up. It not only helps me to get better, but it helps me to get better for you and to bring you some better content, which I hope is helpful and informative. So I've been on the metaverse theme for several weeks. We've been talking about the metaverse, and a lot of it comes out of questions and comments that I receive through the different social media, through TikTok, YouTube Shorts, YouTube, podcast. So what we're going to do now, we're going back into spatial.io. We're going back into spatial.io, and what we're going to do in here is I want to show you the workspaces. And really, when the platform started out, it was a workspace platform. So when you think about workspaces, think about a virtual Zoom, right? So a virtual Zoom where you can actually go in and work with each other, but with your avatar. And this, at the time when Spatial started out, this was very novel and unique in the sense that you could go in, you have these rooms, and it was mobile friendly. That was one of the big things. Because I know you may say, well, there's Verbella frames, Mozilla hubs. Yes. However, Spatial, mobile friendly, as well as with their avatars, with the scanning, and with really making realistic avatars. That was something that was very novel and unique at that time. So I wanted to just show you how you get into Spatial. So I've started, this is the website, and the great thing about it is I'm on my computer, you don't need a headset, you can join on your phone. As you see here through the drop-down menu, it's got my spaces. So these are the spaces that I've created. It's got spaces I've loved, so you can click and there's certain spaces you may like. It also has places I visited, accounting spaces, hint, hint. You've got your studio, content integration, so you can integrate content and then pair your headset if you want to use your headset. So we're just going to go and I'm going to click on your spaces. So I've already logged in and I've logged in already. However, I wanted to give you a view of how this can be used for the workplace and to show you how actual presentations were given and done. So if you see in here, I've got FSI 2022. I've got presentation for 2022, American Accounting Association. So let's go in here. So let's take a look. There are 23 views in this room, and I'm just scrolling over the tab, and it gives you a preview of what's in that room. So let's click on it. Let's go in the room. The great thing about this is my presentation room. So I invited others to come in and to facilitate inside of this spatial room. So one of my workspaces, which I think is great. So again, you may say, well, why use this? Well, when you think about Zoom, which is a video where you have a video and everyone is inside of a Zoom room collaborating, With this, everyone's inside your own space that you can curate. So you can curate the space. You can also make it interactive and create other rooms where people can go into. So if you notice here, presentation is there. So you're able to take a look at the presentation, which, well, that's the last slide of the presentation. But they're able to watch it. I'm able to move through it, and I also have my avatar in the room. I'm muted right now. The other thing, you can also record video of everyone in the room and their avatars, which I think is pretty neat. So you can have a video of a virtual. I can share my screen. So let's move around. So the other thing that's very neat that I'm able to do is that if you notice on the left-hand side, I put in another. So you may say, well, why have a room inside of a room? Well, this is the main presentation room. So imagine you're giving a presentation, you've got your group, and then maybe you want to have a breakout room. So if you think about Zoom, and you think about the breakout rooms, you can actually have individuals travel to these rooms. So I clicked on it, so I'm going to travel into the I call it the brainstorming room. So it's a room within a room, and you can have individuals to go in and to collaborate while you're still in another room. And inside there, so I've got another PowerPoint that's in here. I've got the PowerPoint presentation that I could pull up, and you can interact with that. Also, you've got Post-it notes, so you can move around. As you can see, you can move around in the room. You can throw up Post-it notes, put them on this virtual board if you have any ideas. And you can have different individuals working on different projects within this space. And it gives you some interactivity. So you can have people moving around, you content as well. And the neat thing is you can film and record inside this space. So just to give you an idea of this. So of the brain, this would be something that we could show and share. And this is my space information. This is the info for this particular thumbnail here. So I thought this would be very interesting to show you how this works. Productivity standpoint. Because I know many of the questions are, well, you know what? What can we do with this? How can I this? Reactions. I always love this. Let me do the pop and lock. They got me dancing. I do it. My avatar does it way better than I do it in real life. But yeah, so I just thought this would be great for those of you who are following on the podcast, please take a moment, go to YouTube. You can see the full video. You can see the rooms. You won't be able to join my room as the room is closed, which means you would need to have you get into my room, but you can create your own rooms. And I recommend everyone take a minute, go to Spatial, try it, use it. There's no cost to it. Take some time to learn a little bit about the metaverse. As I said before, I don't think it's going anywhere anytime soon, and I think we'll see more and more. We'll see more and more use of this as we move forward. As always, I thank everyone for tuning in, and thank you for watching.